People, let me tell you one thing about me. At 57 years old, the reason why I work out the way I do, the reason why I look the way I look, is because I have a superhero complex. I love quoting superheroes. And when I respond in a military tactic. Allow me to explain. Do you remember when Thor arrived in Wakanda? The Bifrost, they picked it up right when David Banner was inside the Stark suit, and he said, "There's too many of them." Then you heard, Stormbreaker came out. And then when he called Stormbreaker back to his hand, you see the way he retracted. He didn't say, "What do you need me?" He said, "Bring me the big motherfucker. Bring me Thanos." That's how I fight. You see, in Blade, when he met the Rat Pack, two parts. When he was on his way to meet the Rat Pack, the lady Shaina, whatever her name is, said, "I'm kind of surprised that Daywalker has come so willingly." And then Blade was just sitting there looking out the helicopter, and his boy was like, "Really? Hey, B, show her. B, please. B, please." Then Blade just lifted up his shirt and said, "Syntax, enough to level an entire block." And then what did his boy say? "You still disappointed?" Blade was like, "No, let's be clear. You try to get me in there and jam me up, we all getting the fuck up out of this bitch." That's what I like. And then when he met the Rat Pack, he was standing amongst his boys, and he said, my boys, we was wondering, can you blush?" Blade said, what was that? What was that? Can you blush? What did Blade do? Motion. He got in between him and his boys. So his boys was behind him. That was a mental thing. I'm going to turn my back to your fucking boys. Then he said, "Oh, I get it. You've been studying for 2 years how to hunt me down. Here I am. Must be exciting. Okay, I tell you what, come on." He said, "All right, I'll tell you what, I'll give you an incentive." Pop! Don't look at her. What do you need, permission? Give me a second. I'm geeking out. That's how I am. Atia LaShawn Bradley had no idea when she was taking me down in front of the white man. Is that what they say? She had no idea what the fuck she was doing. So my response, let me add one more. Let me bonus you off right quick. You remember when Thanos arrived, blew up the Avengers retreat, and Tony Stark and the captain walked up on Thor, and they said, "What's he been doing?" Thor said, "Absolutely nothing. Where are the stones? I don't know all this. No, we don't get them. You know it's a trap, right?" Thor said, "You know it's a trap, right?" He said, "Yeah, I really don't care." Thor said, "Good. Just as long as we're all in agreement." Stormbreaker in the storm, the lightning, the God is here. He's here. He said, what did he say? He didn't say, "All right, you take left, you take right." He said, "Let's kill him properly this time." Those are words of a fighter. Some guys got to ramble up to it. Somebody got to rev up into it. Me, I always keep a spare boots ready to put up in his ass because they need it. Bitches need to know their place. We all living in times now where they think they can team up with the court and run up in your hole. I love this perspective and narrative. So I'm going to tell you about an incident. We got a client in Brooklyn, New York. His baby mom's attorney, Caucasian, says, "I'm going to hit you off with the black nigger man antics." Filed a motion in court. He went up to the daughter's school and cursed out everybody like the mad nigger. I want him here. I want him in court. And if not, I want him. And then when we responded to it, she did a smart tactic that I'm up on because I'm a nerd. She withdrew the motion. And then she waited a day or two and refiled it. Same thing. But that was a okie dokie tactic. So when she withdrew it, when we responded to it, it didn't mean nothing no more. So when she refiled it, the average motherfucker would have said, "Well, I answered to this already." No, you didn't. She withdrew that. This is a new filing with a new date. Same thing, but new date. So I said, "Oh, she's trying to oofy foofy. She's trying to oofy foofy." We refiled an answer. Do you know that we've been trying to get this woman brought up on sanctions, but Judge Robert Markoff is protecting this bitch? We coming for his ass too. Remember, y'all, I say names. I get foots and ass. And individuals that think that they're going to be on some old, yeah, I'm going to get this nigga. You might want to call Latia LaShawn Bradley because anybody that hires me, bitch, you better padlock your asshole because we got some boots coming your way. My response, military-like. I'm military. So my response is military. What happens when the USS Reagan is out in the Gulf? And they Captain, unidentified aircraft 5 miles out bearing 256. The captain says, make contact. Unidentified aircraft, this is the USS Reagan. You are flying within enemy restricted airspace. Please change the coordinates 186. Captain, I have no response. They don't say, when he get 2 miles in, let me know. The captain don't say that. Or when he get 2 miles in, get back to me. I'm about to go finish playing Tonk. No, the captain says, go into real go DEFCON 6. Bring all fucking on. And then what happens? You see them turrets out on the deck. Gatling guns, 6,000 rounds a minute. About to be headed that motherfucker's way. If you ever want to get an idea of what I'm talking about, go look at them things out in the sea in action. It's and the motherfuckers inside the thing like, yeah, so my wife is having a bit. Oh, I just shot down another one. Them things is on full remote control, tearing off an ass. When it's time to send missiles, when it was time to send missiles over to Iran, did they send one? No. They brought that motherfucker, bring the ship to an all stop. All stop, Captain. All right, let him go. Let the birds fly. You see that motherfucking ship rocking. The missiles are in the air. Oh, how much? Captain, we got 11 minutes to contact. 11 minutes to contact. Hit a stopwatch. That's how I execute. You might not want to fuck with me or anybody that hired me.